My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bone. Substance, and with the first fruits of all thine increase, so shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. Doth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in, at the doors. Unto you, O man, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man. O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips.
All the words of my mouth are in righteousness.
There is nothing froward or perverse in them.
They are all plain to him that understandeth,
And right to them that find knowledge. Receive my instruction,
and not silver,
and
knowledge.
rather than choice gold.
For wisdom is better than rubies,
And all the things that may be desired
are not to be compared to it.
I wisdom dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge of witty inventions. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil,
Pride and arrogancy,
and the evil way and the froward mouth do I hate. Counsel is mine, and sound wisdom.
I am understanding, I have strength.
and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom, and apply thine heart to understanding. Yeah, if thou criest after knowledge, and liftest up thy voice for understanding, Thou seekest her as silver, and searchest for her as for hid treasures. Then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord, and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keepeth the paths of judgment, and preserveth the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yeah, every good path, every good path. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul. From the man that speaketh froward things, who leave the paths of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice to do evil and delight in the frowardness of the wicked. Oh, yeah. And they froward in their paths.
Our wisdom dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge of witty inventions. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance in the evil way, and the froward mouth do I hate.
Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. understanding, I have strength.
By me kings reign, and princes decree justice.
By me princes rule and nobles, even all the judges of the earth.
I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me.
Riches and honor are with me,
Yet durable riches and righteousness.
My fruit is better than gold.
yeah, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver.
I lead in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment.
That I may cause those that love me to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasure.
The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way. Before his works of old, I was set up from everlasting.
From the beginning, or ever the earth was,
When there were no depths, I was brought forth,
when there were no fountains
abounding with water.
water.
Before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth.
While as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world.
When he prepared the heavens, I was there.
When he set a compass upon the face of the deep.
When he established the clouds above.
When he strengthened the fountains of the deep.
When he gave to the sea his decree.
That the waters should not pass his commandment.
When he appointed the foundations of the earth. Then I was by him,
As one brought up with him,
and I was daily his delight,
rejoicing always before him.
rejoicing in the habitable part of his earth.
And my delights were with the sons of men.
And my delights were with the sons of men. Now therefore hearken unto me, all ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways.
Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not.
Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates.
Waiting at the posts of my doors,
For whoso findeth me findeth life,
and shall obtain favor of the Lord.
but he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul.
All they that hate me love death. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment and equity, to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. understand the proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and the dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. My son, forget not my law,
But let thine heart keep my commandments,
for length of days and long life,
and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck.
write them upon the table of thine heart.
So shalt thou find favor and good understanding
In the sight of God
and man.
trust in the Lord,
Withhold thine heart
and lean not unto thine own understanding.
in all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths.
Be not wise in thine own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart
From evil,
It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bone.
honor the Lord with thy substance,
And with the first fruits of all thine increase.
so shall thy barns be filled with plenty,
And thy presses shall burst out
with new wine. Honor the Lord with thy substance,
Send a man to get it with understanding.
For the merchandise I hate is better
Than the merchandise of silver.
and the gain thereof than fine gold.
She is more precious than rubies,
And all the things thou canst desire
are not to be
compared to her.
Next of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches
And honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness,
and all the things thou canst desire are not to be
compared unto her. Lengths of days is in her right hand.
Better is a dry morsel and quietness therewith than an house full of sacrifices with strife. A wise servant shall have rule over a son that causeth shame, and shall have part of the inheritance among the brethren. The finning pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold, but the Lord trieth the hearts. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Whoso rewardeth evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is when one letteth out water. Therefore leave off contention before it be meddled with. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the ends of the earth. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil of the good. Right the bones, he Proverbs 10. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son maketh a glad father, but a foolish son is the heaviness of his mother. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivereth from death. The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of a diligent maketh rich. He that gathereth in summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causeth shame. Blessings are upon the head of a just, but violence covereth the mouth of the wicked. The blessing of the Lord maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. The fear of the Lord prolongeth days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened. The memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall write. The wise at heart will receive commandments, but a prating fool shall fall. He that walketh uprightly walketh surely, but he that perverteth his way shall be known. Hatred stirreth up stripes, but love covereth all sins. In the lips of him that hath understanding, wisdom is found. But a rod is for the sake of him that is void of understanding. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. Listen at the Lord, he addeth no sorrow with it. The fear of the Lord prolongeth days, but the years of the wicked shall be shortened. The blessing of the Lord addeth no sorrow with it. The fear of the Lord prolongeth days, shall be shortened. The rich man's wealth is a strong city, but the destruction of the poor is their poverty. The labor of the righteous tendeth to life, the fruit of the wicked to sin. He is in the way of life that keepeth instruction, but he that refuseth reproof erreth. The mouth of a righteous man is a word of life, but violence covereth the mouth of the wicked. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. In the multitude of words there wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. The tongue of a jest is as tried silver, the heart of the wicked is little worth. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish. The way of the Lord is strength to the upright, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. The righteous shall never be removed, but the wicked shall not inhabit the earth. The blessing of the Lord can make it rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. The fear of the Lord prolongeth days, but the years of the wicked the just bringeth forth wisdom, but the foul tongue shall be cut out. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked speaketh frowardness.
Proverbs 16. The preparations of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue, is from the Lord.
All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established.
A man's heart devises his way,
but the Lord directeth his steps.
He that handleth the matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord,
happy is he.
Yeah. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Yeah, there is a little with righteousness, and great revenues with all right. A man's heart devises his way,
but the Lord directed his steps.
a divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth transgressing, and not in judgment. Oh, commit thy works unto the Lord,
And thy thoughts shall be established.
a man's heart devises his way,
But the Lord directeth his steps.
he that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord,
Happy is he.
let this weight and balance of the Lord's, all the weights of the bag are his work. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him. Let's speak it right. The wrath of a king is his messengers of death.
But a wise man will pacify.
In the light of the king, his countenance is light, and his favor is as the cloud of the latter rain. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? The highway of the upright is to depart from evil.
He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul.
Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly, than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth spirit any that taketh the city. Oh, the light is cast into the left, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. A man's heart devises his way, My son, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart. Yeah. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Yeah. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. A good man obtaineth favor of the Lord, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenless in his bones. The thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked are deceit. The way of the Lord is strength to the upright, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. A man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth, but the soul of the transgressor shall eat violence. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, but he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hand shall be rendered unto him. There is that scattereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty. The thought of the diligent tendeth only to plenteousness, but of everyone that is hasty only to want. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. The thoughts of the righteous are right, But the counsels of the wicked are deceit. The way of the Lord is strength to the upright, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. A man shall be commended according to his wisdom, but he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised. Better is the little of the righteous than the abundance of many wicked. The words of the wicked are as a deep pit, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. A fool despised his father's instruction, the he that regardeth reproof is prudent. The tongue of the wise useth timage aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. Righteousness exalteth a nation, the sin is a reproach to any people. The rod and reproof give a wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. He that despised his neighbor sinneth, but he that hath mercy on the poor, happy is he. The thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked are deceit. The way of the Lord is strength to the upright, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity.
Wisdom is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding hath he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy ways safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. Thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, go and come again, and tomorrow I will give when thou hast it by thee. Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the froward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. He that separateth himself seeketh his own desire, and rageth against all sound wisdom. A fool hath no delight in understanding, but only that his heart may reveal itself. Whoa, when the wicked cometh, there cometh also contempt, and with ignominy cometh reproach. Oh, the words of a man's mouth are as deep waters, deep waters. The fountain of wisdom is as a flowing brook, as a flowing brook. To respect the person of the wicked is is not good, nor to turn aside the righteous in judgment. A fool's lips come into contention, and his mouth calleth for stripes. Oh, a fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. The words of a whisperer are as dainty morsels, and they go down into the innermost parts. He also that is slack in his word is brother to him that is a destroyer. Oh, the name of Jehovah is a strong tower. Name of Jehovah runneth into it and is safe. Oh, the name of Jehovah is a strong tower. Is a strong. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. The name of Jehovah is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Ooh, the rich man's wealth is his strong city, and there's a high wall in his own imagination. The name of Jehovah is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor goeth humility. He that giveth answer before he heareth, it is folly and shame unto him. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a broken spirit who can bear? The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. He that pleadeth his cause first seemeth just, but his neighbor cometh and searcheth him out. The lot caused contentions to cease, and parteth between the mighty. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and such contentions are like the bars of a castle. A man's belly shall be filled with the fruit of his mouth, with the increase of his lips shall he be satisfied. The righteous runneth into it, and the name of Jehovah is a strong tower. Name of Jehovah runneth into it and is safe. Oh, the name of Jehovah is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. The name of Jehovah is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof.